If your investments went up this year, I have bad news. You probably lost money. Not because of bad luck, not because the market crashed, because of one number. Your bank will never put it on your statement, and it's costing you right now. Most people who think they're winning at investing are actually losing, quietly, invisibly, every single year. And the worst part, their account balance keeps going up while it's happening. That's the trap. In the next 6 minutes, I'll give you the one calculation that tells you in 30 seconds whether you're actually getting richer or just feeling richer. Most people check their investments the same way. They look at one number. Did the balance go up? Yes or no? Up means win, down means lose. Simple. Except it's not. Because there's a second number, one that nobody shows you, nobody talks about, and it's the one that actually decides if you won. That number is inflation. Inflation is the silent enemy of every investor on earth. It's the reason a dollar today doesn't go as far as a dollar 5 years ago. Groceries, rent, gas, your morning coffee, they all got more expensive. And if your money didn't grow faster than they did, you didn't win. You just look like you did. Let me show you. You start the year with $10,000. You invest it somewhere safe, maybe a high yield savings account, maybe a conservative fund. End of the year, your investment earned 3%. Your account now reads $10,300. You feel good. You made $300. Positive return. Win. But while your money was growing, the world wasn't standing still. Inflation that year was 5%, which means the same grocery cart that cost $100 in January now costs $105. The same gas, the same rent, the same Netflix subscription. Everything around you got 5% more expensive, quietly, while you weren't watching. So to buy what you could buy last year, you'd now need $10,500. You have $10,300. You're $200 short. The account looks bigger. The buying power got smaller. Positive on paper, negative in real life. That's a loss disguised as a win. Now let's flip it. Same $10,000, but this time you invested in something better. Maybe an index fund tracking the market. Year ends, your investment earned 8%. Account reads $10,800. Looks great. But by now, you know what to ask. Not, did the balance go up? We're asking, did the buying power go up? Inflation that year was 3%. So what cost $10,000 in January now costs $10,300. And you have $10,800. You're $500 ahead in real, actual buying stuff power. That's not a win on paper. That's a win in the real world. You actually got richer. This is what investing is supposed to feel like. Here's the calculation I promised you. Take your investment return, subtract the inflation rate. That's your real return. If your investment earned 8% and inflation was 3%, your real return is 5%. If you earned 3% and inflation was 5%, your real return is negative 2%. Finance calls these two things nominal return and real return. Nominal is the number on your statement, the fake one. Real is the number after inflation, the true one. From now on, when you check your investments, ignore the nominal. Always ask for the real, because nominal is what feels good. Real is what makes you rich. Here's where this hits hardest. The average US savings account pays you about 0.5% in interest. Inflation typically runs 2 to 4%. Do the math. The safe money sitting in your bank is bleeding 2 to 3% of its real value every single year. After 10 years, money that felt safe lost a massive chunk of what it can actually buy. This is also why $1 million today is nothing like $1 million 20 years ago. In 2004, $1 million bought a beautiful home in most US cities with money left for retirement. Today, in many cities, $1 million barely buys a starter home. Same number, same dollar signs, completely different power. And a quick note before we go on, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not your financial advisor. The numbers are just examples to make the math easy. Always do your own research. Picture every investment you've ever made as a race. You and inflation, side by side. Every year inflation runs. 2%, 5%, sometimes 8%. And your investment runs too, at whatever return it earns. If your investment is faster, you're pulling ahead, building real wealth. If your investment is slower, you're falling behind. Even though you move forward, you lost the race. Investing isn't about making your account bigger. It's about outrunning inflation year after year after year. So 3 things to remember. 1, stop staring at your account balance. Start calculating your real return. Investment return minus inflation. This does not include taxes. 2, money in a basic savings account is quietly losing value. It only looks safe, but it really isn't. And 3, beating inflation isn't a feature of investing. It's the whole point. Everything else is noise. If this changed how you think about money, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Let me know which topic you would like me to discuss next. See you in the next one.